Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be discussing what we have in store for the next year or so in regards to new GTA Online DLC content. Now, if you caught my video from a couple of days ago, you would know that we are not expecting any type of major DLC content for GTA Online for at least the rest of this year. So the question really remains at this point is what's in store for us next year, and is GTA Online going to be as quiet as it was this year in 2021? So we're going to be going over our predictions and discussing what we are expecting, as well as going over any type of official information that we have received so far. But before we get into that, make sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shoutout of the day, and right after into the actual video. So today's shoutout of the day goes to a really awesome product known as Brain Tea. Now, Brain Tea is a science-backed tea that helps you maximize your productivity. The tea has multiple super nutrients that help you boost your focus, cognitive ability, and memory. It can offer many benefits to all sorts of people, including reducing anxiety, enhancing your memory, and many others, including boosting your mood. If you're interested in learning more about what Brain Tea is all about, make sure to click the first link in the description down below to subscribe to their YouTube channel and see what Brain Tea is all about. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So if we take a look back into 2021 so far, we are approaching the end of the year slowly but surely, but in regards to new GTA Online DLC, we have only received one major update, which of course was the recent Los Santos Tuners update, which has gotten a pretty good reception so far, which is good to see. Now, the reason for the lack of DLC this year has been a number of reasons, and they were actually revealed by Rockstar Games CEO Strauss Zelnick during a recent investor call. The main reason they have not been releasing much DLC into GTA Online was because they are working on many other projects that are a higher priority. Now, GTA Online has been doing very well in regards to revenue and player numbers, so Rockstar didn't really feel the need to release new DLC, and they didn't have to, so instead they spent that effort and the workforce on two other major projects that we know about. Number one is going to be the enhanced version of GTA 5, which is finishing development and will be releasing this November, at least based on what Rockstar has told us so far. And then number two is of course GTA 6, which has been in the works for a couple of years now and is still being worked on every single day. And on top of that, I am sure Rockstar has other side projects that they are working on that we do not know about yet, but the bottom line here is that GTA Online for the most of the entirety of 2021 has been on the back burner, and that has been on purpose. So for the rest of this year, we are not expecting any major DLC updates for GTA Online, besides the usual ones that we get every single year, including the yearly Festive Surprise update in late December, and all of that good stuff. Now, moving into next year in 2022, that is certainly going to be a lot more interesting. Firstly, we have the new version of GTA 5 releasing on the PS5 and Xbox Series X in November, so 2022 is really going to be Rockstar's time to shine by releasing new DLC content, because that game is done and released, and now that development team is open to work on other projects such as new DLC content. Now, there have been a number of DLCs that Rockstar was working on for GTA 5 earlier this year and actually last year as well. However, they ended up getting cancelled, and one of the ones that we discussed on this channel previously was a Cops and Crooks / Police DLC. Now, this was in the works, and Rockstar actually had multiple police cars in the game that you can customize. However, those never ever made it into an actual DLC release, and it got cancelled for one reason or another. So we may very well be seeing that come back sometime next year, and I really hope that Rockstar releases a lot of this DLC content across the board, both for next gen and current gen, but that is something that we have yet to see. But nonetheless, 2022 is definitely a year that's going to be a lot more active for GTA Online content, because not only does Rockstar have more development effort to work on DLC content, But on top of that, they have this new next generation platform which has a ton more power, and Rockstar has already been slightly teasing new DLC content for next generation consoles, and quite honestly, it sounds really awesome so far. As we've discussed previously on this channel before, Rockstar has completely recoded GTA 5 from the ground up in a new game engine, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were making fundamental improvements to the backend of GTA Online to make sure they can release new types of DLC content for next-gen consoles, such as the possibility of adding map updates easily, which is currently not possible with the current-gen consoles. There's been rumors that Rockstar will add the ability to update the map in real time, such as what Fortnite has been doing over the years, where they can just update the map in real time while people are playing. That is still a rumor at the moment, but if that is true, that's going to add a whole new element of depth to GTA Online, so maybe that's why the development of this new version has been taking so long. And as always, Rockstar does value community feedback extremely importantly, and in fact, virtually every single DLC that we have received inside GTA Online for the past couple of years has been recommended by the community. If we take a look at the Casino DLC and many others, all of those have been recommended by the community, and they made their way into GTA Online. So Rockstar still has a number of DLC updates kind of in the backlog of requests that people have been asking for a while now. Number one is, of course, the Cops and Crooks DLC, and as we discussed a few minutes ago, Rockstar does have that in some type of beta form, but they just never released it, so hopefully that will be making its way into GTA Online sometime early next year. And then on top of that, there's been questions about a possible map expansion, which totally is possible with the next-gen consoles, and I can almost guarantee you that will be a very good reason for people to upgrade if they do in fact do that. There's also been some requests for more military-style DLCs, which we kind of received so far, but not really, and not exactly what people are asking for. And then finally, there's been a lot of requests for just small improvements in GTA Online that Rockstar simply hasn't gotten around to this year because they were spending their effort on other projects, but those are still in their pipeline, and I am sure they will be making their way into GTA Online sometime next year. But again, as I said earlier, for the rest of this year in 2021, I would not expect anything major to come out of Rockstar in terms of GTA Online. The next thing that we're looking forward to is, of course, the enhanced version of GTA 5 that will be releasing sometime in November. I believe November 11th is the release date, but as always with video games, things could get delayed, and Rockstar is obviously known for releasing quality products, so if the game is not up to par and it isn't ready for whatever reason, they will go ahead and delay it, but I am sure that Rockstar really wants to get it out before the holiday season, so November 11th is currently the release date, which is going to be the next big thing in GTA Online and GTA 5. But let me know in those comments down below, what are some DLCs that you want to see Rockstar add into GTA Online next year in 2022? Are you excited for the Cops and Crooks DLC that I mentioned earlier, or do you want something else? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in those comments down below because I really want to hear from you guys. But either way, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed watching today's video and you learned something new, let me know by dropping a like rating, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already with those notifications on so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.